Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Attila Total War with the mod Medieval Kingdoms 1295. So last time we took the last provinces that the Burgundians held, and right now they're fighting back, and they're fighting back hard. So what they did was they attacked at Genève, I think it was, or the upper of the two settlements. The one that was further to the north. And what they did was they sent one army to lay siege to the town, so the town cannot help the army outside, and then they all tagged up on the army outside. So we're outnumbered by at least 1,000 men or something like that. So it's going to be a pretty tough fight. Not only that, the enemy also got the high ground. So this is going to be a problem. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start the battle. So I've drawn out all my guys in the battle line like this. Maybe we should actually listen to this guy.
We have honored God, and in His name we can fight. Come all the
Enemy reinforcements approaching!
and beat them.
I like how he interrupted him in the speech. Also, one stupid thing. Apparently, this little area counts as a forest, so I could hide all my cavalry in this forest. So I've got 4 units of heavy cavalry, heavy shock cavalry, hidden in this so-called forest. It's 5 trees. I don't think we can call the smaller ones trees. So there's 5 trees and like a handful of bushes. And apparently that's enough to hide our force, which is kind of silly. Let's go ahead and speed it up. See when the enemy army comes at us. So they're about, I think, maybe 3,500 or something like that. While my army is, I think, around 2,000, a little bit more than that. So there's a lot more enemies than there are allies on this battlefield. And so I'm not entirely sure what my plan is going to really be here. Maybe, you know, I'm thinking about something new here, and we should probably enact it before the enemy actually turns up. I'm gonna send my general forwards because I don't want to scout with these guys, but I want to send this guy to scout. And then what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna put these 4. Let's put them in the middle. And then we're gonna put these guys. So we're gonna do basically the opposite of what we did last time, and instead create like there's the enemy. Create like a, I'm gonna call it the bucket strategy. We're creating a bucket, and hopefully the enemy will charge into the bucket, or they will charge towards the crossbowmen. Crossbowmen will retreat, and the enemy will be trapped in my bucket. And that's my plan. Right now, it seems as though the enemy is coordinating to set up over here. Let's see if I can get the general up on the top here, so we possibly could see the entire enemy force. It's interesting because it's kind of a steep hill, so we can't really see above the crest here. But here we go. We can see most of them, and they're marching down this very steep hill at a slight angle. I mean, if I can get the cavalry up on the hill and charge down towards the enemy, that could be pretty effective. But seems like the enemy has taken note of me. and is marching back up the hill. So we got, look at all these troops. So we're gonna have to fight all these units here. Luckily though, they march in a very tight formation.
Come on, come on! You march like old women!
They march like old women. And we're definitely gonna have to try to snipe the enemy general. Let's go ahead and turn the bucket towards the enemy. The bucket strategy. The great bucket strategy of 1306, I think it is. It's late 1306, like fall, I imagine. So it's fall rains right here. Pretty chilly. I'm gonna move the crossbowmen up a bit. And then we've got the cavalry here, who can sweep in against our foe and shoot them down. Oh, what's this? They're sending some cavalry out on the flank. The crossbow cavalry there could... I mean, the cavalry here could kind of discover our units. Given that the enemy is spreading out as they are. Still, they don't seem to be...
Beware! Our hidden units have been revealed!
The hidden units have been revealed. It's time to strike then. We're gonna strike. We're gonna shock them. And we're gonna destroy the cavalry on this flank. Oh, the infantry is moving away from the cavalry. Wonderful.
For glory! Advance! For glory!
For glory! Charge straight into the Burgundian Knights. And the other two cavalry units are continuing after the crossbowmen. There's no it's not going to be any point chasing after them. Instead, this one's going to go for that one. This one's going to sweep in on the enemy and attack them through the back. And while this is happening, all the enemy crossbowmen are just laying into us, which I imagine is causing most of the casualties on my cavalry. I want to break this one. Come on, get this one to break. It's wavering. This one's
enemy general
really
is fallen.
Oh, I think it always bothers me that he says the enemy general is fallen, rather than the enemy general has fallen.
Your orders. Charge! Charge! For glory!
I like how the enemy decides to just continue forwards with their infantry and just not bother with dealing with the fact that my cavalry is just going ahead and attacking these unprepared crossbowmen. And the thing is, the crossbowmen could have done so much better just holding their position and fighting. Okay, I'm gonna tell these guys to retreat. Fall back. They seem to have done quite a bit of damage on the two most forward units. And as we can see, the enemy is following the crossbowman into my bucket. Oh, that unit just gave
men
way.
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
And looks like our cavalry is not doing that well. I think it's better probably to have them have some sort of cavalry force left than to Ballistariae! I want you guys in the center. Ah, enemy cavalry. The general will have to deal with that. Try to at
Our
least
men are rallying. They're not done yet.
have something to do hammer and anvil strikes. Okay, the enemy's charging over here. You know what? I forgot to do the shield wall things. the enemy is actually doing hammer and anvil against my heavy melee infantry over here. And then they're about to strike.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Okay, keep firing for a bit. No, you know what? Ballistariae, fall back.
Our general is under attack.
Yes, I'm aware of this. Strike these guys on the flank. Come on. This unit needs to hold. The general is cutting up these guys. Okay, so at least we're keeping the enemy crossbowmen at a far distance here. Oh, nice! Absolute carnage as a lot of crossbows hit, or a lot of crossbow bolts hit right here. Blood pile is causing a lot of damage in among these units. The general will continue after this unit, or they will break free from the fight over there. Is that our infantry? No, it's enemy infantry. Okay, let's see what's going on here. The crossbowmen are doing their work.
Their weapons and are fleeing.
Who's fleeing? Oh, it's cavalry. It's not that bad then. It's not that bad just yet. Okay, these drop your shield wall and join in here.
Spears!
We have a possibility, you know what? Charge right into their flanks. Fight them over here. Our cavalry over on this side.
Our men return to the fight.
More or less broken apart. I think I have a pretty good possibility here of quickly, since they were marching in that sort of triangle formation, and we were able to charge into their flanks very quickly. I think we'll be able to destroy that unit. Doing that, one of the units will prepare to charge in the back there. The other one will attack here. And then charge in the rear. Then the general will be able to go in here. And these guys should be able to break these guys down. Let's see, the general. He's ready for his charge. For God in heaven! And then thunder straight into the enemy unit. I think we're gonna see a rout ensuing on the enemy side pretty darn soon. Warriors of Christ! Drop the shield wall and move forwards. These men have done their duty, and now they can fold sort of the over on the enemy. These guys have done their duty. Let's get this one to go there, the other one to fall out after that. The Ballistariae needs to move forwards.
Enemy units have rallied and returned
Drop
to
your
the
shield
battle.
wall attack. Drop your shield wall attack over there. Get onto the infantry. Charge after these. Let's get the general out of there. These two units on that. The general will circle out.
Our men have given up and are running for their
Come back
lives.
and then charge in here. Or maybe I should actually move. I think these guys, yeah, they're probably going to break as it is. Instead, he's going to try to go for these. We've got a shitty little spear units that's in the way. And they're not ready, and they're looking the wrong way. And they got hit, and they're redrawing, and the enemy over here is redrawing. That means we need to get this one. They're exhausted.
Our forces have found their courage.
There we
Back
go.
to the fight.
Our men over here are losing to the enemy crossbowmen. I want to fall back. We need to aid this side, but the enemy crossbowmen are doing too much damage to us. Instead, I'm going to focus in on winning this side, and then the crossbowmen together with the general and remaining infantry units. We'll see if they
The men
can
have thrown down their weapons and are
together.
fleeing.
Here we go. This side is victorious. I'm gonna get the general out there. Those spearmen, unfortunately, they're done for. We're gonna have to bank on the crossbowmen to do good work here, together with the general. A nice burst there of crossbow fire going in to the heavy bow infantry and the
Men
crossbowmen.
are running, cowards!
Our men here are suffering heavily though. Close your ranks. Shield wall. Ooh, the general's actually being hit here. Move back a bit. Focus on those guys. This is about to break, so I think the general can deal with that on his own. He's going to charge forth.
Heaven can wait.
God damn it, this side is falling apart. Charge these guys.
Our men have rallied.
There, the general is charging in, going for the heavy crossbowmen. Ooh, he's gonna go straight into this. Charge! Charge them down. Continuing among all of it. I want to stay away from the enemy cavalry unit. Move back, general. Crossbowmen target the enemy general.
A unit is running from the enemy.
And then our units should advance. This is a very brave general, and I don't particularly want him to die. It's a very good general. Holy shit. General, come back and get this one. Keep firing on the enemy general. He's lost a lot of men at this point. Our general, and he's forcing away the enemy crossbowmen. Are worried. But we can't get our general. I was thinking about drawing the general across here. Probably wouldn't have worked out too well for my general. Oh, the enemy general retreated. The thing though is still going to be dealing with all the enemy crossbowmen. The battle is extremely bloody. Oh shit, heavy shots coming in on the general unit. He's down to 9.
Our general has fallen.
No! Did we just shoot our own general?
The men are losing hope.
That just turned the
The
battle
men are broken and are fleeing.
into... That's going to turn the battle into an enemy victory. Shoot down the strong unit. Shit. This is it. God damn it, I lost a great general there. It's probably my best general. Come on, shoot them down. Yes, indeed, God save you at this point. That's the only one who can save you. The Templars are falling back. The good thing is, though, is that we've got a reinforcement army to come in that is holed up in the city close by, while the enemy is forced to rely on these broken down troops. Ooh, look at that. What a massacre as they were storming forwards. I guess there's still a possibility if... Come on. Ooh.
Prepare to fire! Missiles ready and waiting! Reaper, take our enemies!
You know what? There's a possibility of us actually winning this. You know what? Focus in on the one that's kind of retreating. And then you focus in on that one. We have a possibility of winning this. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Hold fire, you idiots!
It's that our crossbowman is so much better than theirs. We've got silver chevrons.
Be brave!
This one has 3 bronze ones. 1 bronze and 1 bronze as well. You know what? Both hit the better unit of these two. Stop shooting at retreating units. That's unnecessary. Target. No, target. I'm gonna tell you to not fire at will. And you're gonna bloody well shoot at whoever I tell you to shoot at. You absolute morons! You're gonna lose me the battle if you don't fire at who I'm telling you to fire at. God damn it! Honestly, you absolute retards. You're shooting at retreating troops while you're receiving fire from these guys. By God.
Spread out! Quick march!
Now I'm actually angry. Because now they're actually losing me the battle.
The men are losing faith!
Just because the AI is retarded.
At the double!
Okay. So run back here. And then a last stand. It's gonna be, and there's no retreating units you can fire at, or any bloody animals, or fucking squirrels.
Yours to command!
Obviously the enemy is able to fire before us. Come on, guys. This unit, the good thing is that this unit's kind of almost out of our
The men have thrown
ammo,
down
and
their
then they
weapons
throw
and are
down.
fleeing!
Yeah, let's fire on the retreating troops rather than firing on troops that are actually doing damage to it. Oh, I fucking had that. I could have fucking won that. Retarded bastards. Valiant defeat. So we had the enemy had almost twice the amount of men, with 4,000 men against our 2,600. We lost 2,000 men. Quite a few units being completely destroyed. Thing is, the army is still there. But, I mean, there's probably quite a few units that was destroyed. Let's see, how many units actually survived out of this? The retarded crossbowmen are still there. And all the cavalry was wiped out. All the heavy sergeants were wiped out. Half of the Templars were wiped out. All the spearmen were wiped out. And we got 1/3 of the sergeants left. Or at least in unit-wise. In the amount of manpower, it's a completely different story. And looking at what the enemy did, this army completely destroyed. This one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units left. Although it very... I mean, they've got 708 men remaining. We've got 586. But I've got full stack in here. So, even though we lost the battle, they actually lost more. God damn it. I'm gonna have to do the... So they're really going for total destruction of my army. And they've got a new general. God damn it. Right, and so we here we are
trying to take out our general. Defend him.
on the what's remainder of the army has retreated into this forest. It's not actually us that set it on fire. Apparently the friction of having these crossbow bolts flying through the forest somehow sets fire to the trees, which I think is... I mean, I like the fact that, you know, if you fire arrows into a forest area, you would set fire to the forest or buildings and stuff like that. But when it is like this, when we're not we're just firing crossbow bolts at each other, and they set, you know, first volley of the enemy set fire to the entire bloody damned forest. Yeah, look at that. Suddenly just a tree completely just bursts into flame. It's a bit strange, isn't it? Thing is, I'm gonna have to keep focusing on these guys. You know what, middle unit, you can target the infantry that's coming forwards. I'm not entirely sure why they're not using the general, which is arguably their best chance of winning this battle. Nice! Yeah, we are bastards. Not as big bastards than you are, though.
Engage! Forward!
Destroy them!
Thing
is the enemy general.
Enemy units have been rallied! Take our enemy!
Is probably
Take aim!
the target we need to focus on. Bloody crossbows. Keep fighting on, men. Let's see if I can find my general wherever he is. Wait, which one is my general unit? This one. So somewhere here.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Oh, there goes the general. Turn around and fire into them. Fire into this mess immediately. At least the Templars stand and fight with me. Come on, fight on, men. That Templar just took a arrow. He has 2 arrows inside of him. Still, he's fighting on. Oh, there comes the enemy knights. Wait, they just... Oh, I thought they were going to just pass straight through the lines there. The enemy is fighting really hard here. And they're really aggressive in how they're going after my
flee the field of battle.
Infantry here.
This is a shameful display.
Yeah, they're gonna destroy the entire army.
Missile infantry ready. Double time.
Can we have you come to an angle and then fire into the infantry? Surprised the bloody infantry, the enemy infantry that is still standing. Oh, the captain of this unit. No! Ah. And he did that with an axe. He somehow shoved an axe straight into his belly. But damn, that was the captain of this unit.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Come on, get one shot off. Okay, no, fine. Don't do anything then. Just stand there like a bunch of bloody morons. What's up with these people? The enemy should be kind of tired though. But we should also be tired because we've been
The
fighting.
man's resolve is failing.
Or I mean, they've been winching the crossbows. It should have made them tired. God damn it! My men are fighting on though. They're wavering. It's sad because they've got so high chevrons, so it's two really good units.
The men are broken.
And there we
are
go.
fleeing.
The army was utterly destroyed.
Retreat, men!
What? No, it wasn't.
Retreat!
There's still one crossbow unit left. God, I'm not gonna play that. Normally in Total Wars you can only kind of follow after twice. They did it 3 times. Or I mean, the unit my army should have been completely destroyed after the second attack. If you fail 2 attacks, you get destroyed. Okay, Grenoble. I actually have a good chance. It's above the halfway mark. But given the time of the episode, I think what I'll do is I'll just actually auto-resolve this. And then for the next video I should say, we're gonna fight over there. So auto-saved. No, wait, I should have auto-resolved. God damn it. I'll guess we'll fight in this one, but I should have sallied forth actually. Oh no, we should do this because of the handgunners. Yes. Nice. So here we have the Burgundian army charging our city. Luckily for me, they're keeping their crossbowmen outside the city, and then they're using 3 units going down this alley, and then 3 going down this. And since they're attacking like that, I've been able to close these off with spear walls. 2 right here, and
The enemy has
2
discovered
over
our
here.
hidden troops.
Then we have crossbowmen on the back walls. And we've made a barricade here, and on this barricade I have the handgunners. And so hopefully the handgunners have reached to actually fire down through the road as the enemy progresses down through it. Let's see if yes they do. We seem to have set fire to some trees out there. We have a number of shock cavalry units who's going to ride out of town and chase down these guys. It's a shame on that great general we lost.
Engage. Quickly now.
But that's
Yours to command.
that's shit that happens sometimes. And the enemy unit was caught unaware.
The enemy is attacking our general.
In a way that we were able to kind of stomp on them. Ooh, the handgunners are firing. Interesting how what kind of effect it is when they're firing. You can see then there are no reload animations. They're just standing there and then they're about to fire. Okay, oh no, they do have animations for it. But I don't know, it kind of looks more like some sort of strange magic or something when they fire, rather than actually being a gunpowder unit. And then we have our crossbows in the back, being able to cut down the enemy. Cavalry, come back into order since the enemy cavalry has been dispersed. Ah, thank you with ale, because you stand here and shoot at an unprepared enemy through the side. I don't know if well, wait until we actually win the battle, you morons, until we go ahead and offer you ale. You can join in with the general as we pass over the fields.
Fools! Wiser men would flee before our numbers.
They sure would. Slay the enemies. Is he gonna bash his head in? The guy in red there. Seems to take his time, he's picking its targets. Just bash his bloody head in. Let's have the cavalry turn back and attack those guys. What I'm going to do, this spear wall, it's not doing too well. Drop the spear wall and fall back. And this spear wall is gonna move. Gonna move along here instead, and set it up along this route to block it. Not entirely sure why the enemy is still firing on this area. You only have one poor soldier sitting there, choking on blood. And now loads of cavalry is about to come and trample him. Oh, I want to get this unit into spear wall. Oh yes, the cavalry is about to bypass my defensive position. Shit. That's something I didn't think about. Are they gonna send all men, maybe, around that way? What's the cavalry doing? Destroy the enemy. Okay, so the enemy general wasn't really able to exploit it. Or maybe I spoke too soon. But now he's caught in a battle. And we have this fight over here, where they're being hit by crossbow fire from all sides. I'm not entirely sure where the bolt's coming from this way. Yeah, there they, all the way from out there. I mean, you must be a bloody some sort of mathematician to be able to calculate the angle to fire from there. Oh, they're falling apart. And then they're turning their back. Victory!
This is your day.
The guy that was sitting... Wait, he's not there anymore. Oh wait, he was that guy. Or maybe that guy. I can't remember who it was. The end of Burgundy. The poor Burgundians. Ooh, right through the neck there. On that guy. Slowly dying. And they're still firing the crossbow bolts here. Seems like he ate something bad for lunch. He's really taking his time on dying here. Oh, what's he? He's looking for something. I mean, this is very... I didn't know they... I mean, I've seen this in Shogun, when they sit and, like... But this guy is like... He was looking for something. Holy shit, he really is gonna sit there for, like, forever. Oh, now he's... There we go. Poor fellow. But we were victorious. So down here we managed to crush the Burgundian army. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. And hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.